Hey guys, what's going on? This is Dmitry back again, and in this video we're going to talk about the Bible and what the finances are, where finances are concerned, and what are the going on things and themes of the another very profound verses that we're going to talk about. And it's been a little bit since I lastly touched upon what's going on in the financial world and about from the God's perspective, from the Bible perspective, but I realized that it's been a little bit ago. I just discovered that it's been a little bit. And you know what? I decided to go back to it, and I try to keep up with a few videos about that, and definitely because I'm gonna do variety a little bit about the financial, about the real estate, about how to do practical finances, but also the core things that needs to be discovered and needs to be considered from the Bible standpoint of view, because love of money is, if you don't know, it's a root of all evil, and unhealthy relationship with money would tend to very set you in the wrong path, even though we talk about a lot of good stuff, a lot of perspectives and stuff like that. However, the perspective is not to be or to get and gather like a hoarder kind of house and stuff, like you getting a lot, you building it because of just hey, I want more, but we're building from the proper perspective on why the money is being earned, what is it for, why is it for, and things of that nature. And I recently discovered that I was really understanding that and got enlightened that it's not just because you want to get rich or things of that nature, because at the end of the day, well, you got rich, so what? When you start asking those type of questions, you're like, well, so that's kind of like, where are you going from there? You got everything you got. If you you saw my other videos about like huge enormous real estate places, or places where the people who done everything right, or like doing everything right, and they earning good amount of money, what are you going from there? What is it for? Things of that nature. Questions like that, they why would you get a lot of money, or why would you need a lot of money, or why the money is needed for, it's not the hoarder house, and it's not for hoarding purposes, but for the purposes to provide in the kingdom and push it forward. So anyway, that was my little introduction, but let's get and jump into the one verse that for this week that I wanted to share with you all. And I know it's Friday today, and I wanted to share it's an uncommon day for a lot of folks who used to Christianity, used to go there, used to go for the churches or things like that, things like that. But in reality, every day is a God's day. So, and I wanted to share that Ecclesiastes 5:10, where there is a talk about, I'm reading from King James Bible, and it talks about that person who loves silver shall not be satisfied with silver, right? And then, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. So what is that? I mean, it's kind of, you gotta have a help to misunderstand this verse, but sometimes a lot of people say that wealth is bad, or comparing it with the love of money and things of that nature. And I disagree with that statement, because there is you can do wealth on the proper standpoint, from a proper standpoint, and from improper standpoint. And reason to that is that it says here that the love of silver, or the love of money, another translation says money that never, whoever loves the money, it's never enough for them. So in the standpoint of having a love of money, so you actually love the money, you're actually hoarding that, you're actually trying to get it more and more and more, from that standpoint, it's bad, because you're focused, so the money becomes your God, basically, so to speak. And then that's basically an idolatry. You would think that from we in the 21st century, people who all at least knowing sort of in the standpoint of Google, having Google, on the fingertips and giving a lot into it, knowing everything there is into it. You just like, hey, I pop a question. Oh, yeah, let's go Google or whatever. So you basically know everything that you know, and there's only like 5-second access timeline on that. So like you need to have something, you need to know something, just pop it into search engine and of your liking, and you got it, right? But when things come to realization where you think about the idolatry, but it's not really wooden, stone, or people like, hey, this is my God, with a little g or whatever, and then that comes to, even though it says that it's not, we don't have those wooden whatever places, or some maybe some people have it. So, but nonetheless, the idolatry part is that what you place the God in place of your, in God's standpoint. So, and in that sense, the love, the actual, the description of it, the substance, or like the attitude towards money, if you love it. So in that encapsulation of this is the act, right? So this is where the problem lies, So as your relationship towards money, is you love it and you pursue it in the sense of like, hey, I'm going for it. This is not a right attitude. Why? Because the Ecclesiastes 5:10 says so, and there's lots of instances in the Bible where it says the love of money is the root of all evil. So with that in mind, I would encourage you guys, everybody, to reconsider what is going on in your heart towards the money. And I would just say that with this in mind, so if you love the money, that's not going to work for you, because that focus, you shifting focus from who's God in your life towards the money being your God, and then that's basically a bad situation according to Ecclesiastes right there, because it's vanity and it's not profitable. However, and just to give you, the contrast evaluation of what's going on there, that if you like, let's say Daniel, right? So if you know the story, Daniel was, no, not the Daniel. So Joseph was the one that I'm thinking about. But Joseph was in the place where he was naked at some point. Like he was being sold as a slave to Egyptian governor and stuff like that. But then at the end of the day, he became a second person, basically a vice president or a prime minister in our terms today, as a ruler of the Egypt, one wealthiest country in the world. So and from the standpoint of being wealthy, he was a-okay. And from that point of time, he had money. So he had a really nice house, like as you read through the story where his 12 brothers came to him, he not only gave them stuff to carry over like as a gift and stuff like that, but his brothers were amazed what kind of house he's living. So let's give you a comparison, right? Here Ecclesiastes says, hey, if you love the money, it's not good for you. And then in this instance, hey, there's a guy with basically, I don't know if you my latest video that I did on the real estate examination and evaluation and sort of criticism was costed like $44 million, and it was gorgeous view. Everything is gorgeous about the house, man. Owning a house like that, and then how do you, and this statement right here, how do you reconcile between the two, right? So, and that's how you reconcile is that obviously wealth is a single entity, right? As a wealthy, like, Joseph was a wealthy person, and then Pharaoh was a wealthy person, but those two are not the same wealth, so, but the wealth itself is, amoral, because it can be bad, it can be worse, it can be good, because as the standpoint stands, as you got the wealth, what do you do with it, and where do you go with it? So, and my encouragement to you guys today, so do not focus, like, examine yourself, see what's going on in your heart, and say, hey, so do I love the money? You know, nothing wrong with having things and, you know, support your family and things like that, but do you love it to the point where it's like you got, you know? And if something happens, you know, what's going on? Obviously, you know, things get nervous and, you know, like nerves and stuff like that. But in reality, so is it gonna, what's going on if something happens or whatever gets encouraged, but gets threatened, things like that. So evaluate your heart, evaluate yourself, and see what God leads you, because right here it says, hey, if you love the silver, if you have that situation that you love the silver, it should not satisfy you. Or, and as another translation says, it will never be enough. Or in another piece of verse in the Bible says that it's the root of all evil. So I encourage you guys to meditate on that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel. So we are gonna discover not only in this series and just in series in this channel, I would love to relate to everything that is in, like, from standpoint of the beginnings, what needs to be, what wealth is about, what money is about, and among the line, the practicality, how to do things like that, how to reach the place where you want to go, and things of that nature. So throughout that, I just want to encourage you guys and be, you know, discover what the Bible says and what in the back end and the practicality of it, as well as the front end. And that's like my computer education, computer science education speaks through, is that on the back end and the front end, where you, behind the curtain, you do what you do, and then on the stage itself. So thank you guys, enjoyed this video. So like and subscribe down below, let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I would like to guys encourage you to re-examine what you think about this Ecclesiastes 5 verse 10. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what do you think. But yeah, Dimitri out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I encourage you to be lifted up and do not have a love of money, or to have it in your heart. So see you guys next time.